Okay, we're back. Welcome everyone to a special TRC only episode.
It's just not fair, I tell you.
This time around, we'll just be doing stuff in the TRC, namely any daydreams in the slab of reminiscence here, and mini games in the ceiling stone or whatever the hell it's called. I forget. Point is, we're not advancing the plot any this time around. We're just gonna view all the side stories and cool stuff that's hidden inside the TRC here, because there's a lot of content
Slab
here.
of reminiscence. Not fair, I tell you.
Alright, so as you can see, we've collected 6 things so far. Which one should we do first? I was hoping there'd be like a scroll, so it could be like completely random chance, but fortunately, I do not have that available to me. So I don't know. This one. Just pick something at random and see what happens. Although this wasn't really random. I just hit buttons until I decided it was okay to press X. March 6th, 1207, Septine calendar. Milsante, the Traveler's Haven. They're all fantastic. You can't go wrong. Well, I don't know about that. No, I'm kidding. Woohoo! Here we are! Come on, guys, get a move on! No need to shout and bounce every which way. Agreed. Calm yourself, Milliam. Aw, come on, it's been so long since I got to stretch out in a human body. And check out the size of that waterfall! It's just like how I remember it from my mission. We should borrow a boat and see how awesome it is up close. It'll be fun. I'm sure it would be, but we're a little short on time here. You do remember why we're here, don't you? Or more specifically, who we came here for? Honestly. I know. There he is! Hey there, Milliam. Glad to see you're doing so well. And thanks for making the time when you're all so busy, guys. I'm guessing your students couldn't make it, Reen. Yeah, they've got their hands full with something else at the moment. So, is it true that you found him? Almost certain of it. Wait, where is he? Don't tell me he's skipping out on this. I'm right here. Sorry. Wrong voice. I'm right here. Lead the way, George. Show us this hidden sector of the Black Workshop. Daydream. Down the rabbit hole. Hey Ethan, welcome to the stream. What's cracking? Well, Milliam? Oh, you're right! Lammy's here, I'm sure of it! I'm glad we finally found him. I know you've been worried about him ever since you two were liberated from your fates as a sword. Yeah, we couldn't talk, but I could tell we'd become one. But when I was brought back, I realized I couldn't sense him at all anymore. And no matter how hard we looked, we couldn't find any trace of him in the Black Workshop facilities. Nor did the branch campus or guild's investigations turn anything up. Sure wasn't expecting the entrance to a hidden sector to be found here all of a sudden. Do you suppose Father was responsible for this?
Most assuredly. Doubtless he'd intended this gate only to appear upon the White Rabbit's revival. He always did have a want for the superfluous. I'll bet he figured Alberic would notice something was up if he put Milliam's body and Air Getlum in the same place. Unfortunately for us, that doesn't exactly make matters easier. I assume Milliam and Altina's biometrics will be necessary to recover Air Getlum. And I hate to be the bearer of more bad news, but there's a bunch of general-purpose combat shells and Oz Mirage units inside. When it rains, it pours. Definitely not the ideal place to take Milliam when she's unarmed. But what other choice do we have? Don't worry, we'll protect you. Indeed, we have ample strength to keep you safe. We'll do whatever it takes to recover your soulmate and partner, Milliam.
And I'll be right there with you too. I'll make sure that my father's efforts to help you weren't in vain. Wow, you guys! I might put on the waterworks if you keep laying this much love on me.
Somehow I knew it'd come to this. Oh, and don't think Milliam has to go in unarmed. She can go with my buddy instead. I've already made the adjustments necessary for her to work with him.
Oh, your combat shell, Naglfar, was it? Sounds like a plan. I like that he's a hand-to-hand type, just like Lammy. Nice to meet ya, Rammy? Nammy? He doesn't seem to appreciate your nicknames, Milliam. And Nammy is only one letter off from Sammy or Lammy. Making their names so confusing is unnecessary. Is that really the issue here?
Well, if you're good with him, you ought to get going, huh? Professor Schmidt and I will guide you through, so be sure to keep your Arcus units connected, got it? I suppose it's my duty to see the fruits of my first disciple's final labor. And let's make our way inside. Hey, Oat. Welcome to the stream. We're doing Daydreams today, so whole lot of side stories. Well, here we are. I can literally hear how infested this place is with archaisms. But look how far we've come. I'm sure it's nothing we can't handle.
Let's do our best, Milliam. You bet. Hold on, Lammy. I'll be there soon.
Green, stop fifth-wheeling here. As you can see, we have slightly new attack mechanics.
Finish this quickly. Fierce as fire, blazing swarm.
Rionic, activate, fire. Now, ready, Milliam?
Aye aye! Ha! Okay! Get lasered!
Leave it to me. Divine shield, protect us!
I'm on it!
Let's go.
Orbital Gear EXA, activate! Ha! Orbital Laser, fire!
Did they change Elisa's voice? I don't know, it sounds higher pitched than normal. Maybe it's just the line read for that graph.
My turn. Rionic, activate, fire. Attack.
An opening!
Very well.
I mean, the side stories are really good, so I mean, I'd recommend giving them a try.
Away with you! A trifling matter.
Also, they don't go boom anymore.
Ugh, it's unsettling to see all these OZ mirages roaming around.
I won't hesitate to eliminate any that prove to be hostile.
There!
Even if I do feel sorry for them. My turn.
Think of it as helping them be at peace now that the Great Twilight's over and the Black Workshop's gone.
I'm just avoiding fights if I can, because no reason to fight them. Not like the levels in these carry over.
It's battling time!
Light the way! Noble Arc!
Arcus activate.
Giving it all I got! Swish, swish, kaboom! Got it!
I'll assist.
Okay. Light!
That's fair.
For us all!
Insight is still broken.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't think there was anyone in
My
that
turn.
in that wavelength.
Bionic activate. Fire. Attack.
An opening! You take a tilly and a millie, a lammy and a sammy, and you got all you need to go whammy, whammy, whammy!
I suppose we are a suitable enough duo to have earned a theme song.
Oh, that's so cute. Insight gives you 50% accuracy and 50% evasion. Just for free, you know. Way to go, Nammy! Would you please stop calling him that? I'm just glad she's managing to use Naglfar just fine in combat. No kidding. With the synchronization rate that high, making it through the facility should be a piece of cake. Well, compared to my sync rate with Lammy, this is nothing. Oh, no, it's not your fault. This is one of those moments where I'm left in awe at the brilliance of combat shell tech. I'm not sure what they're made of to be both tough and flexible, not to mention their autonomous minds. To say nothing of how being connected to one allows full comprehension of its language. It's less about language and more about gut feelings. You can tell what they're like super easy that way. Like, Lammy's all laid back, but Nammy's here a big old marshmallow. Clown Soleil is more composed by comparison, but he still has his softer moments. Well, noted. I'll have to brush up more on the subject. I believe they were designed with the intention of developing the best specs and personality for their partner. Imagine that was partially to prep for their eventual fusion into the sword. Of course, now that the Great Twilight's over, no homunculus will ever need to become a sword of the end ever again. It's a less than pleasant view of an otherwise charming feature. No kidding. Although it was always clear that Ergetlam was more than a weapon to Millium. Yep, he's been a brother to me since the moment I woke up. Oh, but you're still my sister, Tilly, so maybe he's more like a cool cousin I get along with really good. There's no need to worry about offending me. And after waking up, I got to go all over the place on missions, and then I got to meet you all. So in a weird way, I'm kinda grateful to Alberic for making me like this. I see. That's a great way of looking at it. I miss Lammy now more than ever, though. Don't worry, you'll be reunited soon. I studied some combat shells after the war's end, but their internal structure is an enigma, to say the least. No one but the workshop's chief should be able to manufacture them. But if this is a place that he left behind, there's every chance that we'll find our Getlem here. Indeed. If Milliam can sense him here, I don't believe there's any room for doubt. Let's press on. I'm sure Air Getlem can't wait to see you too, Milliam.
Yeah, so we better not keep him waiting.
Again, skipping fights, I'm not getting the scan every enemy trophy, so no real reason to bother.
Let's begin. Shine on! Brilliant design!
I've got you. RTM heal.
You have my thanks.
Oh, they don't even count anyway? Now
It's
there's
my
even
turn.
less of a point to do it.
On your knees! They're open!
It's mine! Go in! Giving it all it got! Swish, swish, kaboom! It broke! Let's go, Tilly! There! Okay.
You won't get away.
Molten Storm!
Okay, that sounded more like Elisa.
Now!
There!
Still a little bit different, but, you know, still sounded like early. Demigarak.
Engaging. I've got you. RTM heal.
You have my thanks. Very well. Away with you! They're open!
If I get all the chests, it's nice,
mine!
but I don't, like, consult a guide or go out of my way to do so, because effort.
Here's Lizard!
And if you miss one, you feel like a complete dumbass, and you're just like,
My
what
turn.
did I even waste all this time for?
Pierce through.
Rosetta Arrow! Let's do it!
There!
This is it!
We did a splendid job meeting that challenge, I think.
Yeah, we totally had that.
Whew. You okay, Elisa? Still worn out? I bet. Sure sounds like you worked your butt off in Crossbell to make it in time for the wedding. I wish I could play cool and say I'm fine. But that'd be a whopper of a lie, because, whew, it was not easy. You helped put affairs in order there after the war and the Defense Force's occupation, yes? That's right, I oversaw the removal of all the Soldaths and railway guns from Crossbell. And Mother was in charge of the dismantling of Tangram Fortress. That couldn't have been a simple task. That fortress was part of the front line during the war. Countless others are working tirelessly behind the scenes for Crossbell's independence. But a major condition for realizing that goal was removal of all that weaponry. Even with Sharon helping me, I barely had a moment to rest. Sounds like it's been rough. Machias and Toa were also in Crossbell. Sounds to me like they were up to their eyeballs in work just as much as you. I don't know how you got all that done in less than a month. There's straight up no stopping you once you're on board. It was a team effort. Besides, I've still got to take care of the military factory, so it's not all done. That said, I feel like I have a newfound understanding of my mother's efforts after seeing her work firsthand. How so? Don't get me wrong, I still refuse to support her decision to mass-produce weapons to support the war effort.
But I'm willing to accept that she was trying to make the most pragmatic decisions as Reinford's chairwoman. That, and she really stepped up by offering to cover a good chunk of the reparations as head of the company. Indeed, I've been hoping to thank her on behalf of House Alberea when the time is right. I would have thought her own daughter to have noticed something so blatantly obvious sooner. She's an expert in negotiations, operations, foresight. She discovered faults in Gwyn's entrepreneurship even as a student. Reinford Company would only be half the company it is now without her. Now, it feels to me like it was Franz's passing that put her working habits into overtime. Maybe she just wanted to protect the place where she spent so much time with him. You may be onto something, but you'll never catch her admitting it.
These may be challenging times for the Reinford Company, but it is just as much a new beginning.
Trail, stop apologizing for Arena Reinford Challenge. Impossible.
I'm expecting rapid growth from you, leading the 4th Development Division. Show me that I was right to place my faith in your talents as our daughter. Have I made myself clear?
I don't think I'll ever be what she is. That won't stop me from doing my best all the same. Well, we'll be right here to cheer you on. And you know I'm here for you. I'm gonna live it up big time as my way to thank your dad for giving me the chance. I'll see that she does. Guys, isn't Arena Reinford the coolest? She's a total girl boss.
Still pick up
Slay.
the pace. You're only at the halfway point.
This isn't a keep, you know. They can do what they want.
Oh my god.
Ignore them, guys. Take all the time you need.
Ooh, treasure.
Thanks, George. Will do. Sounds like they're back to their old routine.
Just as Aaron powder, but I'm sure it'll help. Oh boy, more of these things.
Beginning suppression.
Get lasered! It broke! It's mine!
Engaging.
Light the way! Noble art!
I shall go. I've got you. RTM heal.
You have my thanks.
I'm on it!
Let's go.
It's my turn. On your knees! They're open!
I'll assist.
Brace yourself! Blinding light! Gather in my blade! Iola's Saber!
I miss when he summons his horse. I think Astia Knight was my favorite one of Possessed Crafts.
Orbital Gear EXA, activate! Ha! Orbital Laser, fire! Just like that.
Oh well. I guess we'll have to settle for him making a big shiny sword. You aren't overexerting yourself, are you, Milliam? I'm fine. You're such a worrywart, Eustace. Shows just how much you love me. I regret ever asking. She really hasn't changed a bit. It's difficult to believe she's only had her body for 10 days. Man, I was so surprised when you told me I was sleeping for half a year. You guys were crazy busy while I was out too. There was much to do, to put it lightly. It took a lot of work to get the Empire and Crossbelt back in order. Then we had to bring you back, attend the royal wedding. But now it feels like we're back to something resembling normalcy. Yeah, finally.
Regrettably, however, there are some things that will never be normal again, no matter how we try. Now that the world has begun to calm, it's only a matter of time before Rufus's trial begins.
Oh, that's right.
He's being held in Auroch's fort now, isn't he? I still can't believe he agreed to assume all responsibility for the entire war. If anyone should take the blame for it, it was his choice to make Ring. The least we can do is respect it. I visited him a number of times these past 6 months. I feel like he's gradually been returning to his old self. I believe that to be in part of telling him how I truly felt at the Imperial Fortress. I'll never be able to thank you all again for giving me that chance. I'm just happy we could help. I've no idea what will become of House Albareo, or the 4 great houses as a whole in the days to come. Perhaps the words my brother spoke when he became Governor General will prove true, and the class system as a whole will fall. But I...
Whatever happens, we got your back.
She's right. I'm sure the Empire's hardest days are yet to come.
But as long as we're together, we'll get through whatever happens. My classmates are here for you as well. Yeah, so don't you worry about a thing. I got hugs and an unlimited supply, so anytime you need someone to lean on, I'm here. And don't you ever forget it.
I'll keep that in mind. I did not expect to be made aware of my own inexperience by Milliam, of all people. She's really grown. Perhaps she deserves me treating her less like a child.
Why the weird stare, Eustace? Oh, I see what it is. I get it. I know I'm a babe, but you don't have to be intimidated by cuddling. I don't bite.
Strike that. You still deserve it.
Deserve what?
Never mind. Let's just keep moving. Sounds good to me. Aww.
Finish this quickly.
Switch!
Leave it to me. Kane, Gale! All right. Nice work, team.
I don't know, I just couldn't resist. Death blow turns, baby. This looks like treasure.
Guess luck is on our side.
Oh, I thought that thing was pursuing me. Guess not. Oh. If it doesn't want to fight me, I don't want to fight it.
You're pretty awesome, Nammy. We gotta hang out and play more often.
Given how much this concerns you, Milliam, you should know this isn't playtime.
Please, just try to take this a little bit seriously.
Alright, let's go ahead and top up and head into what is almost assuredly a fight.
Lammy! You sure about that? It sure doesn't look like the Ergetlam I remember. It's his core, to be specific. I can also tell that it's him.
Long-awaited reunion's finally at hand, huh?
His soul is still present, so yes. Once Milliam authenticates herself biometrically, she should be able to reactivate him. Yep, not a moment to waste.
Milliam, wait! I've got a bad feeling about this. Surprise, it's Soldot. What happened?
What? No way!
Amelgea Zabur Soldot. Must have been abandoned here. Unfortunate, but let's take it down.
Let's save our Getlum, Clamsolaeus. I'll be right there, Lammy. Just a little bit longer.
A powerful foe. Have at you.
I'll save you.
You have my thanks.
I'm up!
Spirit unification!
I'm up!
Light the way! Noble arm!
It's my turn! Roar! Healing strike! It's down!
It's mine!
My turn. Rihanna, activate. Fire!
Very well. Divine shield, protect us!
I'm on it! Light!
I mean, giving us Eustace and Elisa just means we got, like, the best support units
Shine
in the
over
game.
us all! Don't take me lightly! Now!
Got it!
I shall go. Activate. Ragnarok. Destroy!
I'm up! Roar! Healing strike!
It's my turn. Huh. Now!
I'll assist.
My turn. Pierce through.
Rosetta Arrow! Let's do it! Now, everyone!
Got it!
Yes.
Leave it to me.
Me up!
It's my turn! Crimson Slash!
It's my turn.
Engaging.
I do not have an impede option on
Rihanna, activate. Fire!
Alcina. Oh well.
Don't take me lightly!
My turn. Pierce through.
Rosetta Arrow! Now!
Got him! It's my turn! Fierce as fire! Blazing sword! I'm up! Now!
It's mine!
Yeah!
My mind is clear. My blade empty. Now! Ashen Slash! Shredded leaves!
Don't take me lightly!
My turn. Rihanna, activate. Fire! Attack!
There! It's my turn. Away with you!
Don't take me lightly! I'm on it!
Light the way! Noble arm!
Okay. Pierce through. Rosetta Arrow! Let's do it!
Got him!
And one more.
This is my secret weapon! Holy light! Gather in my bow! Take this! Gabriel Arrow! Repent for your sins! Just like that.
Nice! That'll do it.
Stats updated.
A matter of course.
I did it! Whoopee!
All these level ups that don't matter in the slightest. That will no longer be a problem. Yeah, lucky for us it was unmanned. And now that that's done... Millium. Right. Oh! Lemmy! Aww. God, they're playing the CS4 ending music. No! It's not fair. It's you! It's really you, Lammy! I'm so glad to have you back. I'm happy for you, Millium. As am I. All's well that ends well.
I'm so glad that you were able to make it here.
Whoa!
The budget!
Isn't that... Father?
I apologize if my appearance startled you. This is only a recording, I'm afraid. One I pieced together before Alberic, when I was still myself. I'm afraid I might end up rambling from time to time as a result, but you'll have to forgive me.
Oh.
It's like that projection technology that Tio once used.
I presume you being here means that you're fully back to normal, Millium. What a relief that is. Now that you and Altina are freed from the Twilight's burden, you can finally live the lives you deserved all along. You can now grow as human beings, completely free of the limitations you were subject to before. I hope you will take this chance to learn, love, and experience all the world has to offer now that your lives are your own.
They really are ours now.
I always thought it was weird how we never got much taller. But maybe that's a thing of the past now. I hope you're ready for my insanely huge boobies uses, cause they're gonna be bustin'!
Oh my god.
If only you were half as much concerned with your mental maturity as you were with your physical.
I apologize for never becoming a first disciple worthy of you, Professor Schmidt. I'd hoped to leave you a better capstone project before moving on to my own, and to this day, I regret that I could not. But I have no doubt your other disciples, Makarov, George, Tita, will go on to circle laps around my accomplishments.
I don't know if I want to imagine Millium with big boobies.
I hope you'll support the next generation, as well as continue being the pinnacle of excellence they should strive to follow. May you live only the longest and happiest of lives.
I have my doubts as to whether they'll ever equal you, never mind surpass you. But you always were a dreamer.
I'm with the professor on this one, but that won't stop me from trying. The last thing I want is for my own laziness to prevent me from standing tall with the rest of us engineers.
To Elisa, I'm so sorry again for what I've put you through. My actions have forced you to endure losing your father not once, but twice.
You know, for a recording, it's kind of surprising how he knows that everyone who's here is supposed to be here.
But you have grown so much, and I know you have the strength to overcome that loss. May your life be brimming with joy. Joy shared by your mother, grandfather, Sharon, and everyone who loves you. Your happiness matters to me more than anything else in this world.
Father, I'll be okay. Just knowing that you were thinking of me this much is enough.
What did I tell you? There I go with my rambling. Now, before we part, I'd like to share a lesson I learned too late. When technology's architects leave this world, they do not get to take their creations with them. They cannot control who succeeds them, nor can their noble intentions prevent others from using their works for ill. Still, just as you overcame the Twilight, so too will you overcome any and all obstacles that might come your way. To all who hear these words, I leave my loved ones, the Empire, and the future in your capable hands.
Yeah. This one was
Father.
sweet.
He's gone.
Quite the Herculean task to leave us with.
Perhaps it's the duty that falls on those of us fortunate enough to live on.
I suppose you're right. Thank you, everyone. I'm so glad I was able to come here and see Father one last time.
As am I.
And I'm super glad I've got Lammy back. Thanks for helping me out, guys. That means you too, Nammy.
Our work is done then.
Let's get out of this creepy place. Upon leaving the workshop, the entrance vanished without a trace. The group then met with their friends to tell them what had transpired, each one celebrating a long-lost companion's safe return. Down the rabbit hole end. We got 4,000 Mira, and we got a Master Quartz. And Vari. Well, we better check out what that does before continuing on. And we got a whole bunch of character notes. And a few missions as well. So let's go ahead and clear those up. They lost UR. 200 battles. Okay, that looks like it's it. And this is probably a bad Master Quartz to go on Ren, but let's see what it is. Less damage received with each enemy attack. Raise defense and arts defense when battle begins, HP is low. Auto HP regen. Okay, so this is entirely a tank quartz. You put this on tanks, and they tank stuff. Well. You know, I had an idea of who to put that speed quartz on. Swin, guess what? You have been upgraded to a tank. The tankiest of tanks. Evade. Not in this country, baby. Defense 2. Let's go. God, I'm sure that is an absolutely terrible plan I've got going on. But, whatever. Can't always party with the boys. Considering giving Crow some glasses, he's a good guy now. In other words, he can't see anymore. Yeah, you know what? I like that one. I like that one a lot.
Rendering browsing interface.
Let us start with another one. This one doesn't have any combat from what I remember, so let's go with this one next. Home Sweet Turf.
Seriously, how did things come to this? We've drawn quite the crowd, haven't we?
I don't give a damn about that. But I know this is a good opportunity. Been a while, Wazzy. Let's find out which one of us is stronger. Once and for all.
Hey, maybe once you get a freaky arm that, like,
fuck shit up, we'll consider you having a chance, Wald.
Well, I can't deny that now's a good chance to get some closure and settle things. I won't hold back. Come at me with everything you have.
Yeah, damn straight I will.
February 18th. 4 days have passed since Crossbow was freed from the former IDF. The CPD and CGF are still restoring order to the city. The two Dudleys. But that's not what this episode's about. We'll get the two Dudleys in another episode.
All units, split up and get to work. There's still plenty of fallen debris to clear, residential district included. But remember, civilian safety is always our top priority.
Yes, ma'am!
What's that sound? And where have I heard it before?
I wonder. It's the Merkaba. And we're here. It's only been 4 days, but the mess here is bad enough to make you think it's been 4 months. And I'd still take this over those IDF jackasses any day. Without a doubt. It's just unfortunate that we never get to have a moment's rest during the operation. Yeah. You're not gonna get heat for making her deal with the Archbishop, are you? Wasn't that supposed to be your job? It was, but she's the one who offered. We only have to report on how things are going post-liberation today. Our real plan starts tomorrow. Why don't I take care of that at the cathedral while you take it easy? It's been a while since you've been home, right? Make the most of it. There's some real perks to having a competent squire. If only you could follow her stellar example, Wald. Do you even realize how much I have to cover for you behind the scenes so you don't get an earful? I feel more for Abbas than you. You aren't the first to say that. So, independence for Crossbell again, huh? Real independence at that. No one to lord over them this time. Really think that's how it's gonna be? It's being considered. Nothing's official yet. Being considered is a stark improvement from impossible like before, though. Perhaps the horrors of war made people realize they want to wake up to a better tomorrow. Well, ain't that just swell of them? And with that said, may our free day begin. We'll still be meeting Scarlet in the evening, however, so no going too wild. Real rich coming from you. Later. Home sweet turf. I could go for some surf and turf. Crap, I lost! You were close. Double or nothing's too tempting for its own good. If only I quit while I was ahead. I suck at gambling, huh? Whatever, no use crying over it now. Let's get wasted, V's. Sure, it's been a while since we've gone out. Too bad Ark and Ciel's on hiatus now, I think. Oh, it doesn't matter where we go. I'm happy anywhere as long as I can be with you. Oh, I've missed you, Wazzy. Anywhere, huh? Then why don't we find some place where we can... Yo, Wazzy! You're back? In the flesh. Long time no see, guys. Long time no see my ass! You should have told us you were coming back. I know, my bad. Things have been a real mess since the operation. I'm only here today because of work. Is she work? Oh, no, I often met with this lovely woman here in my hosting days, sure, but today is purely a coincidence. Or was it fate? Oh, you're gonna make me blush, Wazzy. Smoother than silk. Is your work that pressing, or do you think you can sneak away and hang out with us? We were just about to grab lunch. That actually sounds perfect. Afraid this is where we part ways, mademoiselle. You take care. Really? You're gonna drop me just like that? Oh, but the colder you are, the hotter you get! Rawr. No. Stop. So, this is what the downtown, the uptown district's looking like these days, huh? They sure cleaned up the place. Hold up, Wald. We'll follow you forever, Wald. Come on, Wald. Let's knock those blue bastards' teeth in. No one's hotter than the Saber Vipers. How could I ever think to face them now? Guess I'll go grab a bite somewhere and kill some time. Wald? That you, Wald? Oh. Luganov. Dino. You came back. It's really you, right? The others said the demon who attacked us that night was you, but that can't be right! Tell me it's not true, Wald! Please! Dino, Yo, it's legit Wald! When the hell did you get back? What's up with the glasses? They look like shit on you! Luganov? Hey. Lucky we ran into you. We were just thinking about getting some food. Long Loud's solid, but since we got you here, why don't we hit up Koki for ramen? Koki? That's not a bad idea. Let's do it. I'm back, ma'am. Hey, Draconic Rat. It's been a while. How's it been? Very good. I take it you finished your assignments for the morning? Yes, ma'am. How's the situation in the tower? The police are handling things at the moment. Some inspectors from the Empire are here right now, though, so things aren't going to be settling down anytime soon. I see. Still, this is an international problem, so all we can do is let them work, I suppose. More than anything, I'm just relieved that we were able to liberate Crossbell again. I'm sure my father is cheering for us from Adios' side. Breakfast corn dogs. Sounds like a weird breakfast food, but I mean, hey, you do you. I owe a great deal to your father, the late First Lieutenant Ozma Seeker, for the help he gave me in my early days on the Force. His
tragic death was one of the factors that made me resolve to change this organization. I see. It makes me happy to hear you say that. It's not often that you're willing to talk about yourself like this. I suppose you're right. Despite the debt I owe your father, I've never once gone easy on you. But you went on to grow into a fine young woman, inheriting his will and overcoming many an ordeal of your own. I'm sure he must be very proud of you. I certainly am. Thank you, Commander. There's change on the horizon for the Republic and the Empire, and the CGF's role will continue to be important here. So I'm going to be counting on you, Second Lieutenant. Of course, Commander. I hope I won't let you down.
I figured you must have been busy, so I made you lunch. Wanna go eat together?
Honestly, you do realize we aren't alone here, do you? Don't mind me. Your work for the morning is done. Run along with your sister. If you're sure. Thank you, Commander. Find it funny that, like, Fran was the only one to get voice lines for that. And also, yeah, that definitely sounds like a breakfast corn dog. Huh. So you two are running a bar in the Uptown District these days. Yeah, we managed to buy the old place we used to hang out in and renovate it. It was set to be demolished with all the gentrification going on, but we cut a deal and got the rights to the deed. Yeah, but we also put ourselves in a mountain of debt in the process. Luckily, a lot of our old customers have been coming to support the new place. Business isn't doing half bad. You don't say. That's good to hear. It does my old jaded heart wonders to see you little birdies spread your wings and fly. Look who's talking. Can't be easy tackling all the work that crazy whatchamacallit church organization has you doing. Yet you still came back to Crossbell to help with the big mission. We owe you big time. As if I could turn my back on my second home. May not be where it's born, but it's where most of my good memories come from. I'll never forget all the days I spent with you guys in the SSS. Or the time we spent messing around with Wald and his crew. Aw, come on, man. You're gonna make me cry. Yeah, if only Abbas could have joined us. Trust me, he misses all of you just as much. Sadly, his hands are full training some of the congregation's newbies, but we'll both come visit the bar when work slows down. Our cocktails are really popular, too. You'll have to try one. Yeah, even Keenes makes a point of stopping by every time he's in town. He must be worth it if he looks forward to them while taking time off from his medical internship in Remiferia. And as for Azel... Yeah, I know, having a boring desk job with a trading company doesn't fit me, huh? Ha. There you are. It's been a long time, Wazzy. I can hardly believe you're back. I didn't think you'd be able to make it here so soon. We thought your job would keep you busier. It did, but I busted my ass once I got the memo from you guys. You could have given me a little more of a heads up. Anyway, welcome home, Wazzy. Thanks, it's good to be back. Don't eat ramen like that. Yo, you really make the stuff yourself, Koki? Sure did. How is it? Real talk, ain't nowhere near as good as the old man's stuff. But it's not bad. Never eaten anything that tastes like this. But for real? Hell yeah! Really hits the spot after working in the mines all day. I drop by here for lunch a lot since the Civic Center's so close by. Jed and Slash make it over from the Uptown District a lot, too. You don't say. Damn, lots changed since I've been in Arteria.
Guess I owe you guys something about what happened a few years ago. We're never letting it go. Never. I can still remember how painful it was. How pissed off I was. But I think it's because of what happened back then that we got to where we are now. It'd be like wiping all that out if we forgave you for it now. It'd change everything. More than anything, last thing we want to see is you grovel to us. You're really grown up, Dino. He's right. Jed and Slash would say the same thing. You're gonna have to shoulder what you did for the rest of your life, Walt. Other than that, I think we're all fine with things being like they were before. Well, damn. What was I thinking? I was about to embarrass myself. Keep the grub and booze coming, old man. Bring it up for all of them. You're drinking with me, Koki. Woo! Walt's buy-in! Is that alright with you? Enjoy yourself tonight, but it's back to training first thing tomorrow. Well, I guess that means it's on.
Aw, thank you, Fran. That was seriously scrumptious. I'm glad you liked it. Oh, wow, though. We couldn't ask for better weather today, huh? Yeah, just mild and pleasant all around. So good to be able to relax in the city like this again. Isn't it? Why are you so close? Because we haven't gotten to spend time together like this in so long. Forever playing the part of the younger sister, I see. It's been a long, hard journey getting this far, but I'm so glad we never gave up. Well done for holding out these past 2 years. Yeah, you too.
Oh, this is a nice surprise.
Wazzy, you're back in Crossbell, huh? Yeah, I've got something I need to take care of here. It's good to see our sisterly bond continues to stand the test of time. You betcha! I see you've got some friends in tow. Care to introduce us? We just ran into them while we were walking around, and they decided to come with us. Of course we did! We want to go on a date with you. It's a perfect day to let loose. Woohoo! Not every day can be a sausage fest, you know. I'm done with work for the day already, too. I'm off for letting my hair down. Oh, it's Wazzy. I didn't know you were back in Crossbell. Used to be in one of the old gangs here, right? I always kind of admired him. Are you sure it's okay for you to be standing out so much? You know, with you visibly being part of the church now and all? It's fine. I'm not on the job right now. I'll be careful not to get in the way of the restoration efforts, don't worry. Anyway, I'll leave you guys to it. Ciao. Wait up! Why does he always have to be so irresponsible? There's something comforting about some things never changing, though. These are exactly the kinds of moments we were fighting to bring back. I guess that's one way to put a positive spin on it. Well, I'd better get back to work. I'll see you later. Same here. See ya! Noelle couldn't help but feel apprehensive all of a sudden, even if she had no idea why she felt that way. She tried to brush it off and focus on work. The restoration efforts came first, she told herself. Wazzy and his gang weren't the people they used to be. They wouldn't start causing trouble now, of all times. Right? Wrong. Extremely loud, incorrect buzzer.
Oh? Yo. Well, if it ain't the gang, how's it going? You guys just hanging out like old times too? You could say that. Guessing you took your reunion to some high-end restaurant? But of course, the ladies only just let us leave. Yo, that's messed up. You could have invited us. All we've been doing is walking around and drinking ourselves stupid. Sorry, you missed your chance. Not like the ladies would have wanted to smell your sweaty asses anyway. You picking a fight? It sounds like you boys had your own brand of fun. I'm glad. Hell's got you acting like such a sap. Oh, hey, I just got a great idea. It's gonna get dark soon, so how we buy some snacks and drink some more in the park together? Sounds like fun. I'm in. Same here, but, Walt, what's with the glasses? They look dumb as hell on you. I was waiting for someone else to say it. You should have seen it fogging up earlier when we were eating ramen. It was hilarious. You always know how to get a good laugh out of us, Wald. How long are you punks gonna keep giving me shit, huh? Well, though, how about we get those snacks? Yeah, let's go. Oh, man. That's everything assigned for today. I'll be handling communications with the commander and the police force from here, so rest up for tomorrow. And thank you. Ma'am. Second Lieutenant Seeker, if I may ask a question? Certainly. We've wanted to tell you this for a while now, but, you don't need to thank us. You're our superior officer. We're simply following orders. Well, that is true. Understood then. Thank you for the correct... We'll be returning to Belgard Gate, then. Until tomorrow. Still feels unreal to be a superior officer. I need to take a few pages out of the First Lieutenant's book. No getting mopey, Noel. You can't let the commander down after she put all her trust in you. The SSS is doing their best, and Yuna's working hard over in the Empire. Wazi's back too. I have to step my game up so we can be proud the next time we're together again. What? For real? Those gangs? Yeah, they're back in Crossbell. Whoa, to tell you the truth, I always thought they were kind of cool. Let's go take a look. What's going on? Gang activity? Why am I getting a bad feeling about this? Noe! What's up, Fran? You seem frazzled. We got an emergency over by the harbor. It's Wazi and Wald. What? Guess they had a bit too much to drink. It all started when a drunk Luganov made an unfortunate comment during their little party. By the way, who do you think's stronger, Wald or Wazi? Those words were enough to freeze everyone present in place. Just like that, the two former team leaders and their former subordinates regained the passion they left behind as they ventured into adulthood. The argument gradually heated up, but everyone present knew that strength wasn't something that could be settled with words. All that was left was to settle things in the simplest way both groups knew how. Just like the old days. Knock him out, Wald! You got this, Wazi. Whoa, those guys are the ones who used to lead those street gangs way back when. Which one do you think is stronger? You guys got this!
Seriously, how did things come to this? We've drawn quite the crowd, haven't we?
I don't give a damn about that. But I know this is a good opportunity. Been a while, Wazi. Let's find out which one of us is stronger. Once and for all.
Well, I can't deny that now's a good chance to get some closure and settle things.
Fight, fight, fight!
I won't hold back. Come at me with everything you have.
Yeah, damn straight I will!
You two are too old to be acting like this. Don't you realize how much trouble you're causing for the entire neighborhood?
Holy crap! Yeah, they're drunk, but she took them both down in a single move. Guess the CGF chick is the strongest after all. Me? I'm what? Well, of course. No one's stronger than Noe. I can't take my eye off them for a single afternoon, can I? And so, Wazzy and Wald's brief return came to an end. After being corralled by Scarlet, both received a scolding from Archbishop Geralda. As for Noelle, her display of strength would go on to make her somewhat of a legend among the former delinquents of the city. Noelle Seeker, undefeated. We got 4,000 Mira. And a Grail Locket. Okay. Wow, I should have done this sooner. Also, we got Noelle's CGF uniform, which can be equipped when she's actually in my party. She is currently not in my party, so... Ah, well. The Grail Locket is really nice, though. That is actually going to go on Elliot. Why Elliot? Because Elliot is most likely to... Well, if I ever get into, like, a status effect problem, I want somebody who can just be like, okay, healing time, let's fix this shit. And that's what Elliot does. So, I'm going to take a little break to save, and I'll be back in a couple minutes here. Just gotta grab something to drink. Alright, let's continue, shall we? We've got 4 more of these to do.
Browsing interface.
And, let's go ahead and, do this first one, because, you know, the game expects you to, like, do this one first, for some reason.
Took us long enough, huh?
We can finally catch our breath. I thought we were done for when our pursuers caught up with us at the Kelvardian border. It's unlikely they'll follow us all the way to Crossbell. I can't stand the thorns. They don't know when to give up. Do you hate them any more or less than you hated any of the swords? I hate everyone except you. Figures. Anyway, let's head into the city. Time for some old-fashioned sightseeing. We both know that's not why we're here. Yeah, Melchior. I didn't understand that at first, but, Melchior's the head of the Thorn Garden. Buried trails, beaten trails, blazed trails. 360 blaze it, homie. Can't afford to 420 blaze it. Don't have enough money for that. Well, if it isn't the Star Princess, you look well this morning. Oh, hi Grace. What brings you here? There's no performance today, so you can't actually be here right now. Au contraire, my friend. I'm only here because there's no performance. What? I didn't realize you'd already come in, Grace. Hello there, sir. Thanks again for this, really. I get it now. You're here to interview Ilya Regia, yeah? Nope, not quite. Crossbell Times is putting a huge feature on the Arc-en-Ciel as a whole. It'll be called The Miraculous Return of Arc-en-Ciel, a true resistance built on blood, sweat, and tears. Nice, right? And you call yourself an editor with that title? I was joking. Well, at least the title, not about the feature. The rest of the troupe should be getting together soon. Best of luck with today's interviews. Much obliged. I plan on promoting your performance like crazy, and that starts here. First up, the troupe's new rising star. I hope you're ready for a barrage of cues, Sully. What? No, I'm no good at answering stuff. Oh, but I'm sure good at asking. You're gonna have to do more interviews as time goes on, so why not get used to it with someone like me? I mean, I get that I will, but still. Come on, let's start with you showing me how you practice your moves. I'm gonna squeeze some real good photos out of you. Hey, stop pushing! Jeez. Okay, we've restocked everything we need. Sure is easy doing all our shopping in the big city. All that's left is to buy the latest issue of the Crossbell Times. Oh. They've got 3 and 9 here too. Huh, guess they do. And look at that, it's an updated edition and everything. Just how well does it sell anyway? Well, the leading lady's a real cutie patootie, so I bet it sells boatloads. You've got a lot of nerve. And the hero's so handsome and cool! I'm begging you to stop. But it's a good book. It's a young assassin and his beautiful partner betraying an evil organization and fleeing for their lives. I don't have a clue how a story like that would appeal to anyone. The poor pair, unable to escape their past as the Overseer doggedly pursues them. You're still going. And after overcoming many a trial and tribulation, they defeat their true enemy and gain true freedom. Then they fall in love, grow up, have cute little babies, and live happily ever after. Now you're just making things up. The whole thing's messed up though, right? There must be some real bored people in the organization's rank to publish a whole book about us. Well, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a covert wanted poster so their agents know what we look like. Covert my butt! Now it's a bestseller! If it weren't for this book, we wouldn't constantly have people on our tail. I don't even care about that. Like I do, but not the way you do. Here's my big, super, mega major complaint.
Where are my royalties?
I'm glad that line was voiced at least. Where are your royalties, Nadia? Okay, we're good to go. Now we can go out and have ourselves some fun. Or leave, like we planned. Told you, we're not on a vacation. We're on a job. Job schmob. If you don't take a load up at some point, you're gonna work yourself to death. You take enough loads off for the both of us. Come on, when's the next time we're gonna be in Crossbell, huh? Live a little. What's the worst that can happen if we chill for half a day? Fine. Calvard really was just one problem after another. We could stand to get some R&R while we can. Yippee! So, what'd you have in mind?
Michelin Wonderland's pretty famous. I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to go, but it's not the top spot on my list. I'd rather go see Arc-en-Ciel. Well, yeah, they've been hitting it big across the whole continent, huh? My guidebook doesn't say anything about them having a show today. Bet they're doing some rehearsals, though. Don't tell me. It's time to get our sneak on. You can feel Swin's facepalm through the screen.
Yeah.
That ought to work. Nah, it still needs work if I want to compete with Ilya and Risha.
What a show! You shine like the star princess you are, even during rehearsal. Cut it out. No cutting nothing. It's interview time. Do we really have to? You bet we have to. This here's gonna be a special feature. Don't think too hard about it, okay? Just say whatever comes to mind. Count on me to make it sound good. Okay then. Man. And if you say something kinda iffy, no worries. I can just bleep it out of existence. So go! Speak your truth! Oh, that only makes me even more nervous. Whee! Infiltration complete. No, it's a little late for this, but did we have to take your whim this far? Aw, don't be such a downer. It'd be a waste not to use our skills to nab ourselves the best seat in the house. I highly doubt that's in the Assassin's Training Handbook. Look, someone's on stage. Ilya! There you are. If I remember right, she's the fervent dancer, Ilya Platier. Can't believe we get to feast our eyes on a big-time celeb in person. Looking good, Sully. You were watching? You may have been 2 years removed from near-fatal injuries, but the fervent dancer has risen again. It's a miracle among miracles. They may as well start calling you the Phoenix Dancer now. Wait, that might be a good title for an article. I like it. Maybe you can use it for my next show, because I fully intend to give one hell of a performance. And like the Phoenix, I shall rise from the ashes in a blaze of glory. And I expect you to keep up so you can be right there with me, Sully. For sure. Oh boy, Arc-en-Ciel's future's looking very bright indeed. You better believe it. It's our job not just to live up to the audience's expectations, but to exceed them. Now then, since you're here, it would be a waste not to put on a little show. You up for it? Am I? My fingers are already itching to snap photos till they're raw. Ooh, that's it! That's the good stuff! This is how hard she goes just for a rehearsal? She's as much of a superstar as Erebonia's Azure Diva. Oh, it sucks how neither one's been active the past couple years. Now all eyes are on that mega movie star. Now that lady's really hitting it big. It would probably be even bigger if films started playing outside of Calvard. Yeah, and oh, did you see that? Oh, I really love how intense this rehearsal is. Come on out, Risha. She's here too?
What a treat! Oh, my shutter just can't stop snapping! So that's Arc-en-Ciel's other poster girl, the Moon Princess, Rija Mao. Huh. Guess that rumor was true. She has an excessive amount of physical control for someone who's just a dancer. She's the legendary Zhangshou Yin. Never thought we'd be running into someone like her here. Ilya's Platier charm is built on how she reads and feeds the audience with painstakingly practiced technique. And Rija's Mao's is built on how incredible her flow is as a complete natural. Every minute movement in her body is polished to the nth degree. You have to be born with skill like hers. So it's no wonder the people are drawn to such innate Sorry, I was reading chat while I was reading that. Let me try that again. So it's no wonder people are drawn to such innate beauty. What am I analyzing her for? Not that there's any point here, but that's all your field anyway, Nadia.
Yin. Assassin. Pursuer.
Nadia?
Uh-oh.
Article 7. Passage 3. All threats must be eliminated.
Nadia!
Murderous intent? What's up, Rija? Oh, it's nothing. What's nothing is how hard the dancing outfit must be working to keep everything contained, because goddamn. It looks like it's struggling. Well, that's the last of the Monarch's regalia out of our hands. I'm sure it won't be long before the church takes it into custody. We spread them out all over the place, so I can't see anyone reassembling them and using them for evil anytime soon. It makes our ties to him as good as severed. I'm sorry about earlier. That could have gone a lot worse if you hadn't stopped me. Did seeing Yin trigger memories of the factory? Yeah. I think you're right. I've been too relaxed. Took all we had to run, but if I keep acting dumb, then we could be put in a position where we ran for nothing. That's not true at all. And being a stiff just isn't who you are. I know it'd throw me off my game if you were. But it's gonna be fine. I won't let anything hurt you. Oh, Okay, you got me convinced. I gotta be me, and that means dumping all my work on you and getting my sleep on. At least do some of it. So, up for heading to the Moon Temple? Sure, let's hope he made it easy to find. Yeah, well, let's get going.
Rija Mao.
You must be our intruders.
I really did give our position away. I'm so sorry, yes.
Forget that. Stay focused on her.
It appears we're in the same line of work. Them's the breaks. And there's only one way this can end. I knew some group with a grudge against Yin would send assassins after me eventually. I thought her assassin days were behind her. I thought so too, but she's raring for a fight. Well, if that's how it has to be, then we're gonna go hard. You'll need to.
I won't lose against you.
Reduce Risha's health to a certain amount.
Yeah. Okay. Carve through. Shadow step. Okay. Target locked.
shall we play?
Okay. Target locked.
I mean, Risha's VA is fighting herself.
Yeah.
And Damon Mills is there too.
Yeah.
Okay. Time to settle this. Oh no, you don't. Close.
How shall we play?
Arcus activate.
Ready? Carve through. Shadow step. Okay. They're down.
Yeah.
My strength is unleashed.
Oh, Bean.
Yeah.
Ready?
Okay, we're fine.
Target locked.
It's me. Are you ready? Bye. Got you.
Asking for it.
You're good, but I'm...
Okay.
All right. You hurt, Nadia?
Never with you. That's what makes us the most perfect team in the whole wide world.
Gotcha. What skill? We're holding our ground for now, but the more we drag this on, the worse it's gonna go for us. Now we know why she's a legendary Zhang Shou. I see now there's no reason to be gentle with you, so... I'll do this the hard way. You were doing this the easy way before? This is bad. Yeah, we don't even compare. I'll draw her attention, Nadia, so while her eyes are on me, you run. Try again. Remember, you can't ever leave me, through thick and thin. Besides, maybe we couldn't win if we were alone, but we're a package deal. Yeah, you're right. As long as we're together, we'll never lose to anyone. Because we're the most perfect team in the whole wide world.
Don't know what your reasons for this are, but I won't let you have your way.
That goes double for you. So...
Please.
You don't want to die. Leave us alone.
Huh? What? Are you kidding me? I thought you were assassins sent to kill me or one of the other troop members? No, it's you who's trying to kill us! Suddenly I feel really tired. Oh, man. I am so sorry. I completely misunderstood your intentions. You can't blame yourself. If we hadn't snuck inside the theater, none of this would have happened. But I never even gave you a chance to explain yourselves before attacking. Oh, I'm so ashamed. Huh, you're nothing like how I pictured. You get what I mean, don't ya? Yeah. I thought you'd be more cutthroat. Right? But she's so nice! I'll admit I'm more like that when I'm on a job, but the rest of the time? Yeah, this is me. I think all that dumb tension from before made me hungry. Can we grab something to eat, S? Well, it is around lunchtime now. Should we turn back to the city then? In that case, why not go together? It's my treat, as way of apology. Yay, free food! Don't splurge on someone else's Mira.
Follow me then. I've got a great place in mind. Risha invited Swin and Nadia to Long Lao, where they enjoyed a meal together before retiring to one of the rooms for a rest. As the three of them had similar pasts, it didn't take long before they opened up to Risha, and she to them. So, after escaping from the organization, you set off on a journey together, huh? That's kind of romantic. Sure is. I'm glad you get it. If you think constantly being on the run is romantic, then yeah, definitely. Either way, our assassin days are behind us. We're not going to let anyone tell us how to live anymore. We still haven't decided exactly what we want to do or where we want to do it, but we've turned over a new leaf for sure. No more killing. That's the one thing we won't budge on. What about you? Well, you haven't done any work in the industry for the past 2 years since your contract with Heiue ended, right? Well, no, but that's mostly because things were too chaotic in Crossbelt to even think about taking on work. That said, I'm aware that I'm going to need to decide what to do eventually. I can't put off the decision forever. Do you want to return to being Yin again, then? I wouldn't say that. I have a whole new identity now as part of Arc and Ciel, and that's all thanks to someone really special to me. I couldn't bear to lose that. I don't want you to lose it either. You've got such a natural talent at dancing that it'd be a waste not to let people see it. Aw, thank you for saying that, even if it does make me blush. So, if you want to stay on Arc and Ciel, does that mean you're calling it quits on the whole assassin thing instead? It's not that simple. Unlike you two, I wasn't forced into that life. I inherited the job from my father and never took any issue with it. I just did what I had to do without even considering the morality of it, even when I was taking lives. Of course, now I understand that what I was doing was wrong. Those who take the lives of others need to carry that burden forever. Maybe that is the reason why the Yin name has been passed down to the generations for so long, to keep that weight alive. With that thought in mind, I just can't bring myself to abandon it. But even though I decided I want to find my own way of being Yin, I feel like I'm getting further from an answer. What's the problem with that? What do you mean? You know the direction you need to be moving in, even if you don't know the exact route to take. So, just keep going. No one says you have to stop being the Moon Princess or Yin. But if I return to the criminal underworld with such little resolve, who says you need to go back there? You can just be Yin just as you are. I can? This world isn't built on being fair. Think of evil people exploiting loopholes in the law and being protected by the same rules that should bring them to justice. In situations like those, justice alone is powerless. It's always going to have its limitations. That's where someone outside the law like Yin comes into play. You'll be one of the good guys, playing by the bad guys' rules. Kinda cool, no? If there really are such things as heroes who refuse to stray from the light, they need someone like you to back them up. Someone who can do what they can't. Not that I know anyone who fits that description. What? Did we say something funny? I feel like you two let me see something I was missing all this time. Maybe there is something that only I can do after all. A way to help him that only I'm capable of. I never thought I'd end up having a conversation like this with two people I only just met today. Same here, and if not for that misunderstanding earlier, we probably wouldn't be here now. Fate's a funny thing sometimes. Yeah, I think we're all surprisingly alike. Not to mention the great meal we got out of this. Today's our lucky day! I'm happy I was able to meet the two of you too. Well, it's about time we got going. We got places to go, but I'm sure wish we could have talked some more. I wish we could have too. It's fascinating how we took different trails in life, even with how similar our pasts are. That, and it makes me a little sad to think we may never walk the same trail again. That might happen, but who knows? Maybe it won't. Life's funny that way.
Well, I'll make it happen, RX, because I want to see you perform.
We'll make sure to go through the front door next time.
And I'll make sure to give you a show worthy of the detour.
Oh man, that was sweet. I love that door. I love so many of the doors. Always with the tough questions. She's one dogged reporter if there ever was one. Still, quality stuff. I'm sure the feature will work wonders for our PR.
Oh? Another present from a fan? What is this?
This is where Ilya got the creepy mask. Oh no! Daydream. Buried trails, beaten trails, blaze trails. End. And we got the moon lens in 3000 Mira. As well as Risha's performance attire. Oh goodness. So the moon lens is pretty good from what I recall. I think it's like the sea treasure chests on the map quartz. Whew. And we viewed 3 Daydreams, so we get a blue emblem. Alright, I also got the Aeonian Emperor for clearing the second stratum. That's gonna go on somebody, I'm sure. But yeah, displays on analyzed information, enemies and chests show up on map. Okay. That's what it was. I can take this analyze off Yuna now. Because Reen certainly doesn't need a Rage Quartz anymore if I'm going to be speccing Yuna towards that. Not Ingenuity, but Seal too, sure. Water, time, and space. Yeah, I don't see why not. Here you go, Tio. Have a lost art. So we party like that. I'm gonna make another quick save here. And let's break up some of these daydreams with a minigame? Actually, do I have any, like, minigames, or are they all, like, store? No, I do have a
Executing recuperation program.
I've got Palm Party, of course. And I've also got Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
So you're my next visitor.
Oh, goodness.
Welcome, my lost little lamb. Do you happen to recognize where you are?
We're in hell. It's the Castle of Mirrors, you say? Well, you're not wrong. But then again, you couldn't be more wrong. This is a plane that exists between reality and dreams. A place where anything can happen. And since you're here, why not take advantage of this limitless potential and have a little fun? Let's play a game. A game I call Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Play at your own barrel. It's a fun little quiz game that was first hosted by none other than Enforcer number 0 of Ouroboros, you know. Now, shall we begin?
It's time to play. If you dare, may destiny guide you.
Let's see how terribly I do. Golden Rakshasa.
Correct.
I'm very curious what man she will deem worthy of being her husband. Aren't you?
Have you got it?
What was her old corps name? The Northern Jaegers.
Well done.
The man who once led the Northern Jaegers was called Colonel Valentine, Sarah's adoptive father. He is an innocent soul, beloved by all. How do people refer to her? The Zero Child. She was not in the Sky games, so she can't be that. She wasn't in the she was in the Cold Steel games, but only in later ones. It's terrifying to think a girl like her was born to become a replacement for Demiurgus. I'm glad she was able to meet the SSS. Great strength comes great renown. What title falls Viscount Arcade as one of the strongest swordsmen to ever grace the Empire?
Correct.
The Radiant Blade Master. I've heard he's a rather doting father. How sweet.
Next.
Was the crest of Thor's military academy. The Horn Lion. Because he's a horny lion. I may have judged you harshly if you got this one wrong. How could any Thor's graduate not know?
Next.
Crown Prince Cedric recently joined the Society of Ouroboros after losing his Awakener status. What Divine Knight did he pilot? Well, it was
Correct.
the Monte-Rosa, obviously. Did you know its name means redhead in Italian?
Next.
What does Rufus go by as the primary member of the Ironbloods?
Oh.
I imagine many a jaw dropped when the man revealed his identity at the end of Cold Steel 2. Yep.
Have you got it?
What animal does she carry around? A stuffed bear, obviously.
Correct.
The poor dears. So adorable, yet so deadly with all the needles and explosives she stuffs inside them.
Have you got it?
What item alleviates the sleep and nightmare ailments? That would be the mint drop. The other ones don't make sense. And if one were to toss this into the mouth of a friend while they slept, well...
Have you got
Which
it?
one of these is located in Crossbell?
Clever soul.
Ulster is a rural town in the Empire, Altair is a city in Calvard, and Ardent is a city in Ramifaria.
Oh, why don't we continue?
Estelle is a bracer who shines like the sun himself. What is the name of her father, whom she takes after?
Correct.
Not only is he a lieutenant general in the Burl's Royal Army, but he's also a Divine Blade and a former S-rank bracer. My, how exceptional. Director Lisa Reinford certainly inherited her father's knack for technology, but who is her father? It's Frankie! Between being of the Gnomes, Professor Schmidt's first disciple, and the brilliant mind behind Panzer Soldats, he's lived quite the colorful life, hasn't he? Laura's the stunning successor to the Arcade School of Swordsmanship. Was the name of her father from whom she learned it?
Correct.
Victor. Shion Arcade is the name of the vice captain who served the Lance Maiden, Leanne Sandlot, during the War of the Lions. Mateus is the Thunder God. And Lawrence made an appearance in Trails in the Sky FC, but nobody actually played that game for some reason. You all should play Trails in the Sky FC.
Next.
Where's the Crossbell Police Department based? It is very based. The administrative district is also home to the city library and the civic center that was once City Hall.
Have you got it?
Where is the branch campus for Thor's military academy located?
Correct.
Leaves was once a stunning place ruled by none other than House Capua.
Inconceivable. A perfect score. I ought to call you Professor Trails.
Oh. Well, I was taking my time with the answers. But it doesn't seem like the reward is all that great anyway for S rank. It's just like, oh yeah, you get 3 more of each sepith. Woohoo.
Please, play at your own barrel.
Unless there's like an achievement for getting S ranks.
The more
like...
difficult the question is, the more enticing the prize for answering correctly. Farewell. I await your next visit.
Alright. And we got the Epoch Bell for it. And 4,000 Mira. Which is, hey. Won't look a gift horse in the dark. In the mouth. Who has my time locks? Altina does. The Epoch Bell was which one again? Yeah. Time Arts. Time Art damage up. Is she really my best Time Art caster? I think she might be, actually. Well, I mean, there's Crow. There's also Crow. Yeah. Now, this is only 2 stars. Neat. We are putting the action quartz back on, obviously, though. Alright, what else do we have?
Stone activated.
Magical Lisa, Beachside, that would take a while. More palms. Let's do it. Let's do a game of Palm Party.
Think you're ready for this?
Nope. Definitely not ready for this. Not doing a great job of comboing right now. Yeah, this isn't going well. Oh.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner!
Okay, I'm done with Palm Party. Forever. That's more of what I expected to happen. I got a second trial key. I don't think I can use it just yet.
Trials available.
I couldn't use the first one either, but yeah. Lloyd, Kurt, Tio, Emma, Altina, Lapis, levels 114. Don't have everyone at those levels yet. So we'll have to hold off on those for now.
Rendering browsing interface.
Alright. Considering how long those other two are... Well, I don't know if this one was actually that long, but I remember this one taking a while for some reason, so, yeah, no, I'm low on energy, so it's just like, I could probably do like another half hour, but probably not much longer than that for streaming, so... I'm trying to think if... Yeah... Yeah, I think I'm just gonna cut the episode here, actually, because I was thinking it's like, oh, maybe some of these things will take longer or shorter, but, yeah. So yeah, let's just call it here. I'll do more Daydreams next time. No, I won't, that's a lie. I will continue on with the story next time around, and we'll see more of, you know, what's going on. We've, cleared more of the, TRC. We've done some Daydreams, and, you know... It's all been fun. All been fun and games, so... Thank you all for coming. I hope you enjoyed the stream today. The two of them. And I hope you join me next time as we continue on with the story. My name's Logic Blade, and thank you all for coming. We'll see you next time. Until then, take care.